Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight on WYLN News. I'm Julia Wiegand, in for Paula Degnan. A woman from Freeland now faces a pair of felony child endangerment charges. Police arrested 34-year-old Jesse Markle earlier this week after being made aware of the situation at the home in Hazel Township May 16th. State police at Hazelton say 2 children ages 2 and 11 were living in what were described as deplorable conditions. According to investigators, there was no running water, heat, or electricity in the home. Markle was found guilty earlier this month after being charged with animal cruelty when called in for a possible hoarding situation. Markle is now in Luzerne County Correctional Facility. Who strung a rope around the Back Mountain Trail and why? That's what police in Luzerne are trying to find out. A cyclist struck the rope and was thrown from his bike, suffering injuries. Earlier this week, the heavy rope was tied to a tree, crossed the trail, and anchored to a rock. Police are looking at surveillance video from a nearby business camera. If you have any information, you're being asked to contact police. An audit finds that the Pennsylvania Game Commission failed to make sure that energy companies paid what they owed in royalties from oil and gas production on state hunting lands. The audit from the State Auditor General's office released Thursday says the Game Commission relied on the drillers' own data and didn't confirm that the royalty calculations were accurate or that they actually paid the money.
The Commission also must strengthen its overall financial oversight and transparency, particularly when it comes to managing its escrow accounts and tracking lease royalties paid by big gas and oil firms. This is perhaps the most critical piece of our audit. My auditors found that the Commission had 7 escrow accounts holding a total of more than $6.5 million. That is in addition to the $72.8 million in the Game Commission fund.
The Commission acknowledged that it failed to adequately track royalties and said it has improved its accounting procedures. This weekend, PA Attorney General Josh Shapiro is asking those who are attending the Pocono 400 to bring along unused prescriptions so they can safely be disposed of. The annual drug take-back at Pocono Raceway will be Saturday and Sunday from 9 a.m. until 2 p.m. Fans who drop off their prescription drugs will be able to drive the track after the Pocono Green 250 on Saturday. Luzerne County has hired an outside computer security firm to help recover from a cyber attack that we told you about yesterday. That attack crippled the county courthouse computer system. Florida-based Wyln is working with Microsoft Corporation to determine the extent of the damage to courthouse computers. Wyln will be issued an assessment report that the county hopes to receive this weekend. Officials say for now that servers and workstations at the courthouse have been shut down as a precaution following the discovery of the cyber attack last weekend. Employees have been notified that the system will likely be down until Monday. Based on that information, county information technology workers will rebuild as much of the computer system as needed to ensure it's secure. County computers outside the courthouse network are not impacted. The contract with Wyln is about $30,000. Coming up on WYLN News, we prep for the Weatherly Hill Climb next week, and our Gary Perna has those details. Plus, the furry good boys and girls of the world will now provide their services at the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport. Details are up ahead, but first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Well, I hope Saturday's lying. Evening thunderstorms, a high of 80 and a low of 58. And Sunday, there are scattered thunderstorms, a high of 71 and a low of 45, but hopefully Monday and Tuesday come true. Monday, mostly sunny, high of 60 and low of 42. We'll be right back.
Pocono Raceway is summertime, where the kids are free, where fans become friends, where good times roll, and the racing is always a little tricky. Bring your friends, bring your family, just bring it. Pocono style. New this year, the Great Pocono Raceway Air Show.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas.
But I'm not gonna do that. Instead, I'm going to tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Came home from vacation and I knew something was brewing. They diagnosed me with pancreatic cancer. I thought I was doomed, I really did.
After reviewing the scans, we looked at his tumor and we knew that we can treat it.
Trust the leading cancer care experts at Lehigh Valley Cancer Institute to give you hope and more, with access to more clinical trials and advanced treatment options.
I have a new lease on life. I'm cancer-free.
Welcome back to Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. I'm here with Joe Seibert, who is the president of the Weatherly Hill Climb Association and a councilman, along with Mayor Tom Connors from Weatherly, and we are talking about the 58th annual Weatherly Hill Climb, and it's kicking off this coming weekend, and it's going to be a great event. So it starts on Friday with the annual parade. And Joe, let's talk quickly about the Friday festivities. Always this big parade to kick it off. We see all the cars, everything that will be involved there will be there to kick it off.
Yeah, we're hoping for some nice weather. I mean, not just for Friday, but for the whole weekend. And after our parade, we're gonna try to raise some money for our local ambulance service. We're gonna have hot dogs, hamburgers, and some different things down at the starting line area in the grass area. And I would really appreciate if everybody come out and meet the drivers and kind of spend some money and just be part of the event and part of the town. And we figure it's a good opportunity for everybody to help a little bit.
And this is a great event. So it's the 58th year of the event, of the running of this hill climb. And we see a lot of people come in from all across the country to take part in this or to watch it. So why do you think there's such a big draw to Weatherly?
It's the community. I mean, the people, they love to see the drivers pull. They're welcome. They're good people, and it's just it's nice to have them in town for 3 or 4 days.
So when does the races start? And it's 2 days, right?
Yes, we're going to race Saturday and Sunday. Saturday we usually get started around 9, and due to the increase in driver numbers, Sunday we're going to try to start maybe 8:15 or 8:30. So try to get a couple extra runs in.
Yeah, and of course we welcome everyone to come out. And Mayor, this is a great event that brings lots of people to Weatherly. And it really does help not only the businesses, but the nonprofits who are there as well.
Absolutely. Our nonprofit set up, they sell really good food for very low prices, and it's just a good community family event. And Weatherly always welcomes everybody to come in. As long as you respect our community, you're welcome. This is such a great event. It's free admission, free parking. Come on down, bring the kids, and enjoy yourself. So I'm excited about it. I started racing a couple of years ago, so I'm usually the slowest car, but that's okay. It gives me more time to wave. But Joe and his crew do an excellent job, and I'm sure Poconos, that crew up there, is pretty nervous of us, but we have our own thing going, and we love everybody and welcome them in, and come on down, bring the family. You're going to love it.
And this is always a great event, and not only you see the races, but you meet the drivers. The starting line, they always have the cars lined up. The kids get to be in the cars and see what goes on and all that great stuff. And of course, if for some reason you can't make it up, but we really, really want you to come out, you can also catch part of it right here on Wyln TV. We've been promoting it of our live broadcast, and we can't wait to bring that to you again. And of course, for many years, we've been able to help and make this possible. Am I missing anything, Joe? Anything else we want to plug quickly?
No, just the big thing about Weatherly over the other events is that we're very community involved. And I'm very thankful for the mayor, the borough manager, and all our workers. And then for all the nonprofit groups to come out doing such a nice job preparing the food and different things.
All right. So a great community event you definitely want to come out to. It kicks off Friday the 7th with the parade, and then the races are on the 8th and 9th, Saturday and Sunday. So make sure you come out and enjoy this hill climb in Weatherly. We'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Gary. Can't wait. Travelers at the Wilkes-Barre-Scranton International Airport will start to see some friendly, furry faces walking around who want to make their journeys stress-free. As of today, the new all-volunteer program will assist travelers and lower their stress levels while at AVP. The AVP Red Tails Pet Therapy Program is made up of nonprofit group partners like Alliance of Therapy Dogs, Pleasure of Your Company Therapy Dogs, and Therapy Dogs International. These furry friends will be wagging their tails, which stands for Therapy Animals Integrating Less Stress. Using dogs for therapeutic purposes has been around for decades. The American Veterinary Medical Association officially recognized the human-animal bond in 1982 after a study with hundreds of clinical trials that confirmed what we kind of already figured out. Petting an animal can lessen anxiety.
It's a stress reducer. Really, that's what it comes down to. When people go through the airport, on occasion, there's a stressful situation, and we thought, what better but to have a dog to pet when you're trying to calm down before you go on your flight. So we're really excited about it. You can see we have great dogs that love people. They're going to have a great time.
Therapy dogs and handlers, or teams, will rotate and roam the pre- and post-security areas of the Joseph M. McDade Terminal Building, visiting travelers awaiting flights and providing comfort, as well as airport information while producing a less stressful environment.
They have handlers that go with the dogs, and they try and identify people where it'd be a good idea to bring the dog over. And conversely, if someone doesn't want a dog nearby, they know how to read that, and they stay away from them.
The newest additions to the AVP team will be sporting red bandanas with the AVP Tails program logo, and their handlers will be in red. 12 teams are initially volunteering at AVP, but the numbers are continuing to grow. AVP Executive Director Carl Beardsley thinks it's neat that there's a little something for everyone. The dogs all range in size, so you'd probably be able to find your favorite furry helper.
We're growing significantly. The airport's growing significantly. So having this type of program just adds to that customer experience that we like to offer to people who go through the airport. So we're really proud of it. The staff did a wonderful job putting it together, and I can't wait to see the eyes of a little kid who goes over and pets a dog before he goes on a flight. It's going to be great.
Around 60 airports nationwide currently have therapy dog programs. The friendly furry red tails are sure to create a positive experience for anxious AVP travelers. St. Jude's Parish in Mountain Top's 7th Annual International Fest is coming up this weekend. International Fest will run tomorrow, June 1st from 4 to 11 p.m. and Sunday, June 2nd from noon until 9 p.m.
What makes it different than the other picnic we have in August, International Fest, is all about the food from different countries. So we have food from Italy, we have food from Germany, we have food from Great Britain, Argentina, the Philippines, as well as many others. And people can come and get a passport and try the various foods. We also have various beer and wine as well to go along with the International Fest theme. And it's a great, besides being a fundraiser, a great time to bring not only the parish but the community from Hazleton and Wilkes-Barre around us to the mountain and to utilize our grove to celebrate.
You can catch a live band there Saturday night and other various forms of entertainment all throughout Sunday.
We just welcome everybody to come. Again, it's Saturday, June 1st from 4 o'clock until 11, and Sunday, June 2nd from noon until 9. And we also have many kids' games and raffles and various prizes besides the great international food that we'll be serving.
The 32nd Annual Synod Assembly takes place tomorrow, June 1st at Genetti Ballrooms in Hazel Township. The Northeastern Pennsylvania Synod is a collection of nearly 265 evangelical Lutheran congregations in 14 counties in Northeast PA.
We gather and we do a number of things. We take care of business, which means that we establish a budget for the Synod. The Synod is the means by which the congregations do ministry outside their buildings and outside their communities. We help them to do ministries that they couldn't do alone.
A budget will be established for next year, and officers will be elected as well. Members review reports from the past year to prepare for future endeavors.
So it's important as information gathering, it's important for decision making, and it's also important because it gives the congregations an opportunity to connect with their sister and brother Lutherans across the territory and worship together, talk together, and think about the way in which the congregations can do ministry as a large group.
Approximately 450 people will attend tomorrow's synod, It runs from 9 a.m. until 3:30 p.m., beginning with a worship service and a special luncheon to observe the Synod's 50-year anniversary. Coming up on Shikshini Valley's News Choice, your Week in Review. Plus, in Community and You, our Gary Perna talks with Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton on their military appreciation event coming up tomorrow at the Health and Wellness Center. Stay with us.
All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is honored to serve you. And this month, we're honoring those who have served us during the Bigger Things sales event. Lease a new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn 4x4 for just $269 a month. Learn more at allamericanjeep.net.
Not only is Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer your craft beer headquarters, they have great food too. Check out Georgetown's Pub Fare menu. G-Town scallops, cheesy crab pretzel, smoked brisket, smoked wings, and more. Or how about their Flight and Bites with your choice of sauces and 5-ounce draft beers. They have a great selection of craft beers on tap, and you can get it to go in a crowler. Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania lottery games. Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer in Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow. Check them out on the web at georgetowndeli.com.
Tri-County has been keeping your office up to speed since 1969. Everything your office needs: office supplies, personal and custom business forms, business cards, office furniture, new and used office equipment, copy, print, and scan solutions with wide format capabilities. Leasing is also available, free off-street parking, and free local delivery. Tri-County Business Machines, 117 East Broad Street in Hazleton, 570-459-0754. Family owned and operated since 1969.
All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is honored to serve you. And this month, we're honoring those who have served us during the Bigger Things sales event. Lease a new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn 4x4 for just $269 a month. Learn more at allamericanjeep.net.
Welcome to Community and You here on Wyln, everyone. I'm Gary Perna. Today I'm joined by Melissa Curto, who is the Vice President of Ambulatory Services at Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton, and we are talking about a Military Appreciation Festival that will be going on June 1st at the Health and Wellness Center from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. And Melissa, thanks for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
So this is a great event.
Yes.
You guys are putting this on. And this is for past and present military veterans and their spouses to come and have a day out on LVHM.
Exactly. So it's for all military, like you said, past, present, current, families as well. If they have anybody who's currently serving, families, we want them to come. And we just want to, again, it's self-explanatory. We want to appreciate our military people.
And this is great because there are a lot of events and a lot of things that will be going on throughout the day. So it kind of kicks off with a military style kickoff at 10:15 where the colors will be coming in. So it's all planned out.
Yes, it is all planned out. So we will start with the military ceremony. We will have the Hazleton Area Cougars Marching Band present. They'll be playing patriotic music from 10 to 11. We have a lot of special activities going on, so it is planned out from 10 to 1.
And any military person who is there will get an opportunity to go into a drawing, and they're going to win 2 awesome prizes that will be up for grabs.
Correct. So, and it's a free drawing. So any person any military person who comes will get a ticket or an opportunity to win. There's multiple prizes, but our 2 largest ones are a TV and tickets to a Penguins game.
Wonderful. So I mean, that's worth right there. I mean,
Yep.
Who doesn't love to go see a Penguins game, and who couldn't use a new TV, right?
Right.
So, and there'll also be a lot of great health screenings, of course. LVHN will have lots of health screenings going on that day as well.
Yes, we will. We're going to have a variety of health screenings, and they're for, like I said, all ages, younger to old, and there'll be activities for the kids there as well. So while parents are getting their health screens, we'll keep the kids occupied.
So lots of entertainment and some interactive activities as well. We're going to see the fire department there, the state troopers will be there. So this is a really big event that LVHN is bringing the entire community together to help celebrate our veterans and our military people.
That's exactly so.
All right, wonderful. So again, that's a lot going on. June 1st from 10 until 1 p.m. and you do have to register at LVHN, which is kind of like to know, you know, how many people are coming. So if you want to come out and attend that, you can head over to lvhn.org/military festival, or you can call 888-402-LVHN for all that great information to register. You want to do that. This is a great event. They've been working hard for the last couple of months, making sure everything is ready and all set up for you guys. And Melissa, thanks so much for coming on talking about it.
Thank you for having me, and we look forward to seeing everyone on June 1st.
All right. Make sure you get out there and take advantage of this wonderful opportunity. Great event put on by Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We'll see you next time here on Community in You.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system, 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialist, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600. The Whitetail Preserve Spring Trap Skeet League starts Tuesday, April 16th at 5 p.m. It is open to anyone who is above beginner stage in their skills. You can sign up at Whitetail any weekend leading up to the start date. Remember, the kitchen is open on Tuesdays at 5, so no need to fret over dinner. The cost is $30 to sign up, and this will go towards league maintenance, prizes, and the banquet that will be held June 18th. Remember to follow Whitetail on Facebook, facebook.com/whitetail-preserve.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
Monday, police in Hazleton were called to a home on Alter Street on Sunday for a report of a shooting. According to authorities, a 35-year-old man whose name has not been released was getting ready for work as a security guard when his gun accidentally went off. The bullet went through a piece of furniture and a wall, striking the man's 13-year-old daughter. The man did have a permit for the gun, and his daughter was recovering and she was expected to be okay. Tuesday, police in Carbon County were looking for a person that robbed 3 people. Nesquehoning police officers were looking for the public's help in identifying the person that they say led 3 people to an area near the base of Broad Mountain along Route 93 under the guise of showing them a vehicle they were looking at buying. At that time, the man pulled out a black gun and robbed the 3 men of about $12,500. The suspect fled in a black chin beard. He was traveling with another male. The suspect is believed to have spent time in Hazleton, Allentown, and Philly. Wednesday, Hazleton police arrested 1 man after police say he shot another man in the foot. Felix Chapman was taken into custody shortly after 2:30 Wednesday morning. Police were called to a home in the 300 block of East Mine Street. The victim told them he was arguing with another man when Chapman fired the shot to stop the argument. He faces a list of charges including aggravated and simple assault and terroristic threats. He was taken to the Luzerne County Prison after failing to post $50,000 straight cash bail. Thursday, St. Luke's University Health Network officials recently completed their 2019 to 2022 Community Health Needs Assessment. Using surveys, the network's able to find out what the needs are from the community. Those needs included improving access to care and reducing health disparities, improving healthy lifestyles, and preventing chronic diseases. Also on the top of the list were improving mental and behavioral health while looking into opioid and substance abuse disorders. Friday, a woman from Freeland faces a pair of felony child endangerment charges. Police arrested 34-year-old Jesse Markle earlier this week after being made aware of the situation at the home in Hazel Township on May 16th. State police at Hazleton say 2 children, ages 2 and 11, were living in what were described as deplorable conditions. According to investigators, there was no running water, heat, or electricity in the home. Markle was found guilty earlier this month after being charged with animal cruelty when called in for a possible hoarding situation. She is now in Luzerne County Correctional Facility. This has been your Week in Review, brought to you by All American Auto Group.
Calling all pizza fanatics, this weekend you have the opportunity to prove who really has the best pizza in Berwick. Come participate in the Best Pizza in Berwick contest at Celebrate Historic Berwick tomorrow, June 1st, on the Jackson Mansion lawn. For just $5, you'll be able to judge pizza from approximately 12 participating local pizzerias and award number 1. Pizzerias will be bringing their basic cheese pizza this year, and you must be there by the start of the contest at 2 p.m. in order to participate. So, don't stay hungry this Saturday, June 1st, and come celebrate historic Berwick. I know where I'll be. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our Wyln News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on Wyln TV.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-thru lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown in the Hometown Village Square.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
WYLN CA35's children's programming is designed with the specific purpose of serving the educational and informational needs of children. In compliance with FCC guidelines, a copy of the Children's Programming Report is on file for public inspection at WYLN 1057 East 10th Street in Hazleton, Pennsylvania during normal business hours. To view the report online, visit fcc.org.